Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Philadelphia Eagles. Ready to get us started, and away we go at the link. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. With Saquon Barkley. Pretty good start here for him. 6 yards on that opening play.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's caught by A.J. Brown. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
On first down, Hurts. He's got Devontae Smith. He's still going at the 30. Down to the 10. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Well, Brock, this was the type of start we expected, right? Given the lopsided matchup we've got, now it's up to their opponents to start giving them a challenge. Keep this one competitive.
The kick is blocked and no good.
Probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Dylan Laube on the return. He dodged the tackle. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Right to the air with Smith. This is thrown towards a defender instead. Man, he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Smith will try again on second. Buys time, rolling right. Man, it's Dante Thornton Jr. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stops at his own side at the 49.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Dive play straight ahead. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
1st and 10 from the 43. Out of the gun, here's Smith. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. 12 yards on that play, a good call, and that's him the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for Tyler Lockett on that play. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Smith. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Rock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball.
The Raiders tie it up late in the first.
Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes. Not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ. I'm going to guess so until that defense proves they can stop it.
Daniel Carlson to kick off.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Shipley now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. And bring the tight end left. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Hurts now from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. That's the end of our opening quarter. 7-6 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They've got a first to begin the frame. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Motion man left is Brown. Hurts trying again on 2nd down. Flushed out now to his left. And he's going to find this one deep down the near sideline.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They'll air it out on 3rd. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he's going to wind up out of bounds on 3rd down, so they're going to be forced to punt this away now.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Hurts throwing again. Buying some time left. Making the call himself. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line. It's an 8-yard gain. A great call there on 4th down. Keeps this drive moving. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
At the 45-yard line.
They're going to go with Barkley on the counter. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Devin White hauls him down.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
A play fake now hurts to throw. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
They'll go. Hurts. Flushed out of the pocket. And all that pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover.
Defense. Coaches challenge him to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
And go play fake here with Smith. He rolls to his right. Now he takes it. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we hit our 2-minute warning. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. First down, Smith to throw. Completed left side to Thomas. And he's taken down at the 30. They gain 11 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Hits him on the out route. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. And goes to the hurry up here.
That's another Las Vegas first down. A gain of 11 on the play.
Play fake. Here's Smith.
Las Vegas.
Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, but it just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Second and 10. Again, it's Smith. Caught just shy of the goal line. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
Genty will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. Offensive line fast.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal at the 4.
Here's Smith. And he scores. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders grow their lead just before halftime.
Fighters and also even drugs, even reactions. Sometimes people just know they're gonna lose, so they quit.